We live in a world where you're ostracized and criticized for not following a certain path or achieving certain things by a specific time frame. People will give you the side eye if you have not met certain expectations that society or your parents want you to live by. Like, you have to get married or have children by a certain age or time frame. You have to have a house on the hill with a white picket fence. You have to have a really successful career that pays a lot of money, and you retire at the age of 74 to live your best life. That is society's level of success. And if you don't meet those certain expectations or achieve them by a certain time frame, you are considered a failure in society's eyes. You're considered unworthy. You're a loser, according to them. And I just got to say, man, just because you haven't met those certain expectations or achieved those certain things by a specific age or time frame, that doesn't make you a failure. That doesn't make you a loser. That doesn't make you unworthy or less of a person just because you haven't followed that certain expectation or achieved that certain thing that your parents and other people wanted you to go by. In fact, this is your life, not theirs. And who are they to judge you and criticize you and make you feel low and down about yourself just because you haven't achieved a certain thing at a specific time frame? That is their level and idea of success. Your idea of success can be totally different. And you shouldn't be filled to make shame just because you want to live a different lifestyle than most people live in society. Most people in society are unhappy with their lives. They are miserable because they are living lives and when they went down certain paths that they were never supposed to go down to begin with, listening to their parents, listening to other people. They're in the wrong relationship, they're in the wrong careers, they're in the wrong environments, and they are living horrific lives, and they're taking their anger and frustrations out on you just because you don't want to follow that same lifestyle that they're living. Misery loves company. And they want you to go down the same route that they're going down because they already wasted their life. They already went down the wrong path. They already gave up on their dreams and lifestyles and got with the wrong person or married the wrong individual. And they want to see you miserable and down and out just like them. And I just want to say, do not do it. It's a trap. Live your own life and live the life that you want to live. You might not want to work at a office job building for 20, 30 to 40 years. You might want to be an entrepreneur, sell digital products, teach people how to build financial wealth for themselves, how to be financially free and live for themselves. You might want to make a living posting content, selling items online, living off your art and creativity. We're in that day and age where we have so many options where we can make a living doing the things that we love off of our true passions and creativity. Whether you are a clothes designer and you want to sell your own clothes, you want to create your own clothing line, you could do that. Whether you want to create pottery sculptures and sell them on Etsy and sell phone cases, whether you want to do drawing and painting for a living, whether you want to sell pizzas, bake pizzas, making different flavors, or whether you want to sell snow cones on the beach with your food truck, you want to sell bicycles, you want to create and sell bicycles, whatever it is that you are passionate about and what you want to do, that's the path that you want to go down. Just talking about it, you feel excited. It makes you feel happy. It warms your heart. That is your path. You don't have that desire and passion for no reason. God implanted that passion and that desire in you for a reason because that's the path that you're supposed to go down. If you feel that you are supposed to go down a specific path that is right for you and that makes you feel good about yourself, maybe you have a passion for helping people. You want to help people that are struggling and going through things. You want to make people feel good about themselves, uplift people. You are passionate about making people feel good and uplifting them. Go down that path. You are passionate about helping homeless people get off the streets. Whatever you are passionate about, whatever you desire to do, go down that path. People will ostracize you and criticize you and say that you're weird for following that certain path. Who cares? Who cares what they think? It doesn't matter how silly and how goofy it is. If it's making you happy and bringing in the dough at the same time, let people talk. People are going to talk about you regardless what path you go down. Whether you go down the traditional path that they want you to go down, or whether you go down your own path and do your own specific thing, people are always going to talk about you. Who cares what they think? Live your life how you want to live. Stop caring what other people think. You're not a failure just because you haven't met a certain expectation that your parents or certain people told you wanted you to go down. That doesn't make you a failure. That doesn't make you a loser. And they think they know what's best for you. They think they know what path you're supposed to take. The truth is, they don't know nothing. They don't know your true path. They don't know why you were brought on this planet, what your purpose is here. Only you and God know. But God, even if you don't know, God knows your purpose. And if you don't know what your purpose is and what you were brought here to do, talk to God. Ask God and your spirit guides or angels to ask you what your purpose is. Say this: Dear God, I am so confused. I don't know what my path and purpose is. What was I brought here to do? What am I supposed to be doing? What did you create me to do? What path do you want me to go down? Ask that, and you will receive confirmation and answers on what you're supposed to do. Because you listening to other people will bring you on the wrong path. It's going to lead you to a life of misery and sadness, and that's not the path that you want to go down. And who are they to judge you and make you feel down about yourself just because you haven't achieved a certain thing by a specific time frame? Who are these individuals? Who are they? They're not you. They didn't create you. They didn't make you. So what gives them a right to judge you and make you feel low just because you haven't gotten married or had children by a specific time frame? You might not want to go to college. You might not want to have kids. You might not be ready to get married yet. In the meantime, focus on yourself and do you. You might want to date around and focus on your passion. And there's nothing wrong with either path. If you truly want to get married and have kids and have the house on the hill with the white picket fence and pets and all that type of stuff that society deems as successful, if that's what you truly want, then that's okay. It's okay to go down that path if that's what you truly and authentically want for yourself. But if you don't want to live that lifestyle, if you don't want that for yourself, you don't have to follow that path. You don't have to go down that route. If that's not what you truly want to do, you don't have to follow that path. You could do what you want to do. You don't have to work a traditional 9-to-5 job for 30 to 40 years if you don't want to. And nowadays, more people are making a living off their passions and creativity. This has been going on since 2012. I mean, I'm sure there was people that were doing it long before it became a thing. But in 2012 was when this whole thing of making a living off your passion and creativity started. It's been going on for 13 years, and people are still doing it to this day. And I'm proud to be part of a generation where we can make a living doing the things that we are passionate about, and that uplifts our spirits, that makes us feel free, that makes us feel like we have purpose in this life. Because a lot of the things that we were conditioned to follow and go down, that doesn't make us feel like we have purpose. That doesn't make us feel free. That doesn't make us feel good inside. All it does is make us feel low. It traps us. And quite frankly, it's egocentric. You were brought up in this society to live by people's egoic desires so they can brag about what you are doing. You did not come here to live by other people's egoic desires and make them feel comfortable and happy for them. You came here to live your truth and to thrive and be yourself. You're not here to live by the egoic desires of other people and your parents and how society wants you to live. You're here to be free and do your own thing and inspire others to do the same. You are not a bad person for not following or going down a certain path that you don't want to go down. And so I just want to say, do your own thing. People call you weird. People say that you're dumb or stupid for not going down a certain path or for following this path. Let them talk, because those people are miserable because you decided to be authentic and do your own thing. So don't let the negativity and hatred of other people get you down, because they are miserable with themselves and they want you to be miserable with them. Misery loves company. And so do your own thing. Well, I hope this video was helpful to someone out there. I know that it's going to help somebody. If you have any comments, please tell me what you thought about this video and how it made you feel, and what you are currently experiencing. I would love to hear your story. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Y'all have a good one. Stay blessed, not stressed, and peace out.